So grandstanding, beloveds. So I've decided to go out and get some sun, as well as do a cross-the-board workout. So we're talking about fitness and yoga. Taking a 4-hour discipline and shorten it down to 25 minutes. And when I say across the board, I mean from the tree pose to lunges, leg extensions, handstands, as well as full body extensions. And knowing that we can do this, we can take our time, and while we're doing this, also get bit by mosquitoes and sweat really hard, but setting our focus and intent on mastering and maintaining all that we have learned how to do. So sit back, take a few breaths, take it in, and use whatever services you throughout this video. I'll speak to you in a bit.
We have some fabulous live music later on, but right now here's the kind I prefer. Okay.
Faithful and brave.
So, beloveds, as I have mentioned before, it is about you having your own self-discipline. And most of you know I dealt with some issues with my foot, the platera and the nerves shooting, having those electric shocks going through your foot. However, you must continue your discipline, at least stretching it so it won't get stiff. Applying, of course, those Epsom salt baths, as well as eating those foods that are anti-inflammatory. So all this deep stretching that you're seeing me get into, I'm still being quite mindful of the areas that are more sensitive, as your total body health is what you should be after. It's definitely what I'm after. So apply the disciplines to your life. Just stay disciplined. So I'm going to go now into a little bit more of some stretching. So we'll do some leg lifts. Right now I'm just opening up my hips, just maintenance. This video is completely about maintenance. So allow the body to flow the way it chooses to flow. No overforcing, but deep stretching. So rub on my foot again, and let's do some leg extensions, which are just not about the leg extension, but it's also stretching out that core. And don't forget, I'm still outside, so I'm dealing with flies. I love this stretch. It really opens up the thighs, as well as extends your gluteus maximum and minus, and allows your core to get in balance with being in such a position where your one leg is over top of the other. It's a really good one for me. I absolutely adore it. I really, really love that pose. So let's get back into it, and I'll speak to you again.
here's the kind I prefer. Okay.
Faithful and brave.
All right, beloved. So after swatting a few flies and mosquitoes, I need a little time just to catch a deep breath, just take a moment and know, reaffirm why I'm out here doing this. This is one of my new favorite poses, the crow. To balance all this body on my elbows it's been difficult. However, I'm learning to master it. As well as being in a seated posture on my feet. So this is a real achievement for me, considering my particular situation with my feet, which is they're sensitive. Let's just put it that way for now. But still fully functional. And this is where I say to myself, okay, yeah, let's just do some elongated stretching. Just really stretch it out. Get off the ground, up in the air, and then back onto the ground again to extend all of those stretches that we did previously. Now to elongate them. As most of us know, when we're talking about maintaining or building muscle, it is that muscle being broken down and then rebuilt. It is the same thing in stretching. You have to elongate it, you want to build it up, but you want to stretch it out so you're not tight or stiff and you have a fluency.
Okay. Okay.
So here, beloveds, you'll see me constantly doing this. If you've been looking at my videos, it really helps to open up your inner hip thigh area. So bending one foot and placing it to the back, one leg placing it to the back. Make sure that your foot is straight, and then bringing the other foot into your core and placing it over your thigh and resting there really helps the opening of your hips, as well as loosens those freaking quads, which is, most of us know this is the butterfly, but it allows us to move in a certain way. We know the will. This is just maintenance, strengthening every area of my body, allowing my body to remember, reflect on that which it already knows, so I can have that mind-body connection. So it's one of the disciplines all of us should apply, whether we're doing calisthenics, weightlifting, yoga, tennis. You have to remind the body that this is what we intend to do.
Okay.
And beloveds, if you're after those elongated legs, definitely do these leg lifts. It absolutely sculptures your legs. Oh, so wonderful. And I would suggest that you do at least 2 sets of 30. As well as you can see me just tapping the back of my heels. That's strengthening the core area for, of course, this particular posture. This is one that I do often as well because it just reaffirms the core breath connection, as well as extending the body, the legs that are, of course, used to being down, but midair above the head.
Okay.
Faithful and brave.
And when I speak about above the head, it is really a good suggestion to do the leg extensions and start to bring your legs above your head. The best is to bring the knee into your chest, then extend, and just allow yourself to breathe and relax there, get comfortable there. With doing this over some time, you'll develop your sense of balance, of breath work, and you'll be able to extend into further, deepening your practice with different poses. I'm still where I am in a constant flow of reminding my body, as well as my nerves, that, hey, we can do this. We're meant to do this. With time and patience and discipline, you would achieve the same thing too.
We have some fabulous live music later on, but right now, here's the kind I prefer.
The one thing that I cannot emphasize enough is the breath work. So you'll see me doing some deep breaths here, as all of the poses, postures, the workout extensions of the leg. This takes a lot of control in the breath and the mindfulness of your body and where it's at. And with those extensions, opening your hips, you'll be able to do certain postures such as this. And it's just a continual practice of doing them. How far you stretch your legs out, how long you hold them, it's all based on your discipline. So I'll open up my legs, and then I'm going to do my other favorite posture that I started with. Yet to this day, it's still one that is like, I have to take care. So you'll see me have one shoe on and one shoe off, because I'm also still being mindful that my foot is in a healing process. So take care. And let's get into the other part of this discipline. So after grabbing some water and taking a few breaths, I come around to the other part of the house, and I'm with my best friend. For those of you that watch my videos know I am an advocate for the wall. Not that you get so comfortable with it, but it helps you stabilize, causes you to get in a full balance, shoulder building, as well as forearms. Take care though when we're talking about your hands and placements, but it is one of the best ways to align your body, as well as cause resistance. It's kind of like in the beginning of the video. We stretch our muscles out deeply, then we build them up, and then we stretch them out again. So it's causing that resistance. And this is what you get by using the wall. Building those shoulders, arm strength, stability, and maintaining and building that muscle. So, try some of these practices for yourself and let me know how you do. See how long you can hold them to. Trust and believe, beloveds. This wall press will open up your core as well as your hips. And don't forget, we'll strengthen those shoulders because the longer you hold it, the more you feel it. Again, the wall is amazing. So, I'm going to take it over to the other side of the wall, and don't mind my tan because clearly I have gotten a tan. The point is for you to definitely take a look at me doing the same thing, pressed up against the wall, fully extended, stomach, chest up against the wall. Allow your legs to fold back. You are going to feel this so much. Be mindful when you extend your legs and bring them back up that you do not hurt your toes, all right? So I'm just going in and out of this posture. Again, I sped it up so you could see more. And I'm going to do another form of stretching my inner part of my thighs as well as my legs and my hamstrings. Using the wall is amazing. Upside down, it will definitely have you focusing. So try it, try it, try it, try it. And I'm not saying it doesn't hurt, because yes, you're going to feel some tension. And because of all of the maintenance we've been doing, we are going to get down into a frog position. Just another way of opening up those hips as well as allowing your body to relax in that position, that your mind and memory with the body will connect, and it will allow these postures to become easier the more application that you do. So I fully extend them. I like this posture as well, and it is one that does take discipline. I will be the last person to tell you that the postures that you're seeing me do are not ones that will not hurt you. They will cause tension. So be mindful, take your time, remember your breath work, extend. And remember, I also deal with certain elements. I have to enter and understand how to allow my feet to rest, that I don't harm them anymore, as well as getting that deep enough stretch that I can go and continue my posture. And I'm doing well so far. Again, the wall, full-on extensions. Now, you would think that something that looks like this would be really, really easy. However, to put your body in such an elongated position and balance and then fall back to the wall, you gotta focus. Mind, body, and spirit. Let's get it. most definitely, after deepening these postures as deep as I can without harming myself, I go to close it out, which is doing that kind of overhead body stability, using the wall again for resistance to allow the core. Now, the core work in here, as well as your forearms, are really about the business. Extending your legs, the same press extensions that we did when we were on the ground and up against the wall, up on our elbows. Now we're on our forearms. They're completely different in feeling. They work a different part of your muscle group, so it is advisable. So here, this is the same thing. I could literally do this just to the ground. However, putting it up against the wall causes a opening, a deeper opening. So we're gonna close out the rest of this video with just some more extensions up against the wall that will help us with elongating those muscles that we've been working today, as well as strengthening them. So try some of them and tell me what you think, and I'll see you in a bit, yeah? Okay, so how was that for you? I hope it was good for you like it was for me. Of course, I'm hot, sweaty, but I feel good. So I'm going to give this another go as well. Just another go. We did it in the beginning, but I'm doing it again. I really want to deepen this stretch. And I know it's all about the stability within my arms. So I'll stand up and do the same pose again, and I'm using the blocks just to help the elongating part of my arms and the arching of my back. So this has been a long 4 hours, but I do enjoy it. Once I get in a zone, it's time to do it. Try these things for yourself, beloveds, that which services you. Ciao for now, beloveds, and I'll see you in the next video.